To all of the white folks who have quote unquote black fatigue, if you don't see color, how can you have black fatigue?
Hey guys, it's your girl Cindy and I'm back again today with another video. I trust you guys are having a beautiful and wonderful time today. If you are coming across this channel for the first time, hi, thank you so much for clicking to watch this video. So this is the part 2 of my last video. If you haven't seen it yet, I'm gonna pin it in the comment. You can please check it out. Like I said in my previous video, black people are making videos reacting to the black fatigue video that is trending on TikTok. But did y'all know that there is a book called Black Fatigue? I want to let y'all know that the white woman that did the Black Fatigue video is supporting Shiloh Hendrix. Having seen the video of the black woman talking about, black fatigue, the stress and the struggles, black people are facing, she picked the word and did her own video and say all the things that she said in her video, talking about how black people behave and all of that. Now my question is this: did she somehow turn black fatigue into a white person being tired of black people?
Bombastic side eye.
Anyways, you guys, I have put together a few videos from black people. Let's just hear from them, and of course I'm going to show you some random comments I grabbed from their comment sections. Stay with me, guys. Let's check these videos out.
Black fatigue. You all have the nerve to come on this internet, Beyonce's internet, and talk about having black fatigue and don't even know the definition of it, which is what chronically colonizing white people have historically done to other cultures. It is literally a term coined for us because we have dealt with y'all asses for 400 years, being abusive, being manipulative, being deceitful. And black fatigue, since y'all want to get on the internet and talk about that's what you have when you don't know what it means, I want you to know I suffered from it last night. I was in literal tears because I'm so tired. I'm so exhausted. I thought I worked hard enough, working since the age of 12 years old, going to college, doing all the things, infiltrating corporate America, working my way up, working for major companies. It's never enough for you all because you're empty. You're empty. We can't solve this for you. We're exhausted because you all don't want to just exist and live. You want to be lazy and have it be your right. You want to be entitled to other people's labor. You want to be entitled to other people's culture, other people's influence, other people's fashion, other people's ideas. This country would be a hellhole if black people weren't trapped here from the beginning. Okay? And now y'all want to talk mess about leaving. Go home to Europe. Go home to your Caucasus Mountains in Russia. You don't have black fatigue. You have white emptiness. Y'all are empty. And you're mad about it. Because guess what? Black people would go about their day living and laughing, enjoying their life. The woman that was talking about one video I saw was talking about it as if because we're laughing. 70% of white people in America don't know black people. So that goes to tell me what you're mad about is your empty lives. Because more than half of you do not know us, don't have a relationship with us, don't interact with us, don't talk to us, don't see how we parent our children, have nothing to do with us outside of trying to manipulate, control, steal, or harm us. That's not a relationship. That's abuse. So you still don't know who we are. You do not have fatigue, baby. You have emptiness. And the rest of the world, as another black woman said on here, has white exhaustion. We are tired. You're 7% of the population. And instead of focusing on being a contributing factor of the population, you all insist on being the manipulators, the predators, the people that people are afraid of. You're not safe in church. You're not safe in the military, in the police department. You're not safe in education. No one's safe with you all because the woman who was spewing this hate was a teacher. So she's probably taught somebody's black child and she got this hate in her heart. Who could you be without it? Who could y'all be without this distraction of a lie that you've never been able to prove? If you were better, we would accept that, y'all. We would accept if somebody was really the top of the food chain. Like, I don't see zebras arguing with lions, right? They've accepted that is a predator and that they are the leader of that environment. But y'all don't do nothing but be harmful And that's the problem. You're not better. You're just more dense and violent. That's not better, baby. That's more basic. And if you want to honor that, go ahead. But stop calling it supremacy when what you need is a weapon and laws to control and manipulate and harm others. That's not supreme, baby. Supremacy was what Obama was. People followed in droves across the world. Pope Francis, people followed in droves. He didn't hurt nobody, or that wasn't his direct goal, right? He may have hurt your feelings, and in some ways he may have to make decisions that didn't benefit you holistically, but it wasn't intended to harm you, and that's the difference. I don't think y'all can be saved. Anybody that thinks like this, it's too much evidence. We living in the age of AI, and you still want to hold on to a lie. Go get some help. But I'm going to tell you right now, it's white emptiness, because black fatigue is real. We've endured you for 400 years, and this is our country. We built it. You didn't. Go home.
White people have co-opted the word black fatigue to mask racism and say racist and prejudiced tropes about us online. I figured I'd make a video to describe my white fatigue, my white malaise, my white exhaustion. FYP shows you what you're looking for. So if you're saying you're opening TikTok and all you're seeing is brawls and fights of black people, look within. Because why are you searching for us? Why are you monitoring us? You guys have the biggest monitoring spirits of life. If you're so tired of us, just leave us alone. I'm tired of white criminals. White people commit 70% of the crimes and arrests in this country. No such thing as black on black crime. You guys created that to continue to paint us as savages. Meanwhile, you guys are the ones committing all the crime. I'm tired of kids not being safe in school because people are being shot by white boys and girls in school. I'm tired of mass shootings in public places. I'm tired of bombers blowing up braces, blowing up buildings. White people killing people. I'm tired of white serial killers. I'm tired of you guys praising white serial killers and then glorifying them by making movies and TV shows. White men committing crime and not going to jail. Stealing money from people's grandparents and stealing money from citizens, and then you give them more and more. I'm tired of you guys causing the conditions for people not to be developed around the world or undeveloped and then label them as third world countries, second world countries, and then blame them for the reason that they're not developed, even though you're the reason they're not developed. I'm tired of being exposed to food that's been seasoned with air and imagination because these cows and chickens didn't have to die for no reason. I'm tired of Karens not minding their own business, and then when confronted about the business they didn't mind, then they have white tears, which then cause harm to white bodies, which then predicates police brutality, which you guys are the ones that perpetrate. I'm tired of the fact that your grandparents and your great-grandparents caused the conditions for black people to live in ghettos, black people not to own homes, black people not to have access to education, access to funds and programs, and then blame us for living in the ghetto, and then blame us for the violence that we are subject to, and then blame us for the conditions that we live in. Wow. Story after story of teachers having inappropriate relationships with their teenage students. Tired of the white hoods and KKK and the neo-Nazis, some which just got attacked in Ohio because they felt entitled to be openly racist. Really confused and tired about those rock concerts where you guys go ahead and beat each other up, but we're savages. Very savage, uncouth ghetto behavior. Beating each other up for fun at concerts. Tired of the opioid crisis. I'm tired of white middle-class men who are criminals, who all they care about is the bottom line, and they willingly put drugs into the system which kill kids and which kill college students. Wow. I'm tired of seeing overweight people in my 600-pound life not doing anything with themselves and living off the government. I'm tired of white people being the largest recipients of welfare in this country and DEI programs. I'm tired of the history that you guys created in this country, to the point where my parents are the first people in my family that integrated schools. My parents are the first people in my family that had full rights. Not even my mother, sorry, my dad was maybe. And you guys acting like it's not real. That's what I'm tired of. Have a beautiful day, white folk.
Black fatigue has showed me one thing. These people are tired of seeing us enjoy ourselves despite everything that's going on around us. So let's ramp it up. Let's ramp it up. We had Kendrick Super Bowl, Beyonce halftime. We got both of them touring right now. We just had the Black Ass Met Gala. We got Cinders that came out. You know what I'm saying? We got Philly won the Super Bowl. Let's ramp this shit up. If they think they're exhausted now, just wait till November. It's only gonna get blacker from here.
Black fatigue? This where we at now? Imagine how we feel. Y'all even colonized that. Like, black fatigue is not what y'all created it to be. was the fatigue of black people having to exist in this country and dealing with all y'all dumb shit. We were tired, not y'all. Imagine telling the internet that you're tired of all the ghetto-ness and the ratchetness and all of the fights when y'all are quite literally the godfathers of violence in this country. And then all the ghetto and ratchet speak, your kids are emulating exactly what we say and calling it Gen Alpha and Gen Z speak when it was just AAVE repackaged to be palatable for white people. What are we talking, like, y'all are quite literally exhausting. But like 8.5 by 11s are gonna do this all the time. I'm not worried about the hueless. However, the black people getting on and co-signing the black fatigue to make white people feel better could not be me. I imagine agreeing with white people when they aren't even picking you. Super weird. But like, sure, being held accountable for your racist ideology. If I were white and I had to constantly hear that black people are right and then it proves out and you're sitting there being mad, yeah, I'd be mad too. I too would be annoyed if I were half the age of black women but looked twice as old as them. Yeah, I'd be pissed too. So like, hold your black fatigue and raise yourself some accountability. Because oof, happy Monday, y'all. Black fatigue, shut up.
People are running around using black fatigue as if it's a, some new thing that they come up with. Black Fatigue is a book written by, like I said, Mary Frances Winters, published September the 15th, 2020. She coined that definition, right? And it deals with us as a people, the things that we go through on a daily basis, right? It doesn't have anything to do with what that lady was saying that was on the internet. That eventually she took a video down, I assume. But nonetheless, if you really want to know about black fatigue and what it means, go read her book. Go talk to your elders. They can tell you about it. You can tell yourself about it because you deal with it on a daily basis, whether you know it or not. You deal with it when you go to work. You deal with it when it's time for a promotion. You deal with it when you're going to go buy a house. You deal with it when you're getting pulled over by the cops. You deal with it when you're going into stores. You deal with it on a daily basis. So for that lady, don't pay that no attention. Because we know what it is. Because we are the ones that deal with it on a daily basis.
The first time I heard the word black fatigue used, I thought it was a racist term. Because that's how it was being used in the comment section of a TikTok video. But when I looked it up, it was actually the exact opposite. Black fatigue is a term used to describe the exhaustion of many black people who experience repeated racism, discrimination, or microaggressions. But the way that the person used it in the comment section, you would have thought it was a racist term. And I think they do that on purpose, to draw a reaction out of you, to get under your skin, to promote racism. But they do it behind accounts that have no followers, no pictures, no videos. They don't even use their own voice because they know it's morally fucked up to say shit like that. And I say that to say, when you see people leaving these crazy comments and shit, I don't think it's worth a response. Only because the person that's saying it know it's morally fucked up. That's why they do it behind a mask. They go and create a whole nother account with no pictures or nothing up, just so they could promote that racism. They use that specific word because it already has a meaning of injustice behind it. To try to turn it into a racist term is I don't know, bro. It's sick in so many ways. And honestly, the end goal has to be getting under your skin. And they do it anonymously because they know it's fucked up. If they don't have the pride to say that shit with their face and their voice, why even give them a response? It's not worth it.
You white people are so fucking annoying. I kid you not. Y'all are using black fatigue in the wrong manner. And your racism is showing. The fuck? This is literally starting to become annoying. Y'all not realizing that y'all becoming annoying. Or y'all do realize it and y'all just annoying. Either way, y'all fucking annoying, B. Before y'all use a phrase that y'all don't know, look it up. Look the shit up, B. Like, look it up. At this point, I'm happy that your racism is showing. Word to my mother. I'm happy that your racism is showing. So we can know who to fuck with and who not to when shit hit the fan. Y'all have the day that y'all deserve now. Because I know I am.
Black fatigue is a term that non-black people are using to express the fact that they are sick and tired of being held accountable for saying and doing whatever the hell they want to black people. They're sick and tired of black people bucking up at the system, bucking up at people, telling people, hey, you shouldn't be saying that to us. Hey, you cannot do this to us. Hey, we will not let you disrespect us. Hey, we will not let you say whatever you want and do what you want to us. People are sick and tired of being told no. That is what black fatigue is. You guys are being told no and you don't like it, especially white people. Y'all not used to black people telling you no. You don't like that. So whenever you see these white folks talk about some black fatigue, they can paint it however they want to. They can sit here and say, oh, we're just sick and tired of you guys complaining all the time. No, you guys are sick and tired of being held accountable. That's what it is. Own that. And to the black folks that agree with those white folks, when it happens to your children, I don't want to hear nothing. And I mean nothing.
Because black fatigue is real. I think society as a whole is there. We are just so unbelievably fed up with the ghetto ratchet behavior.
Sniffany, please. Not today. We're actually the ones who are tired, stink a butt. Exhausted. Everyone's talking about 100 men versus a gorilla. How about we do 100 white people versus accountability? Because the way y'all are so set on gaslighting people is fucking crazy. Y'all be pushing these stereotypes and they're literally just your projections. You talk about how black people are ghetto and are on EBT. White people receive the most government assistance out of any group of people. You want to push the stereotype that black people are violent. White men are the most violent group of people in America. I want to say black people are uneducated. Whole time black women are the most educated group of people. Like, let's be for real. Then she said black people always act entitled. You know that's their favorite gaslight. Oh my God, you guys never take accountability. You just always pull the race card. Baby, the race card could never be pulled had it never been shuffled into the deck. So let me ask you a question, and I'm going to hold your hand with a napkin in between while I ask this. Who set that system up? Exactly. Mind you, pulling the race card is just black people calling out the systematic oppression that has been set up and perpetuated by white people and white supremacy. You just struggle to make sense of that fact because the equality feels like oppression to the oppressor. Number two, can we do 100 white people versus an original fucking thought? Watching you appropriate black fatigue in real time. That Christina Columbus Lopez gene runs real deep in y'all. It's like stealing and appropriation is encrypted into their DNA. We said Black Lives Matter, here they come with Blue Lives Matter. We said edges, here they come with sticky bangs. We said black fatigue, which is a real thing that black people experience, the exhaustion from racism and systemic oppression. Here they come trying to change the definition of that. It is always the carbon copy trying to imitate the blueprint. Claiming to be tired of a society that was made by you for you is crazy. Just like J-Lo's vocals in her songs, y'all are not real. Hope this helps. Peace and love. Talk to you later.
So I took some screenshots of comments randomly so you guys can see what other people said in the comment section. So you can please pause to read these comments. Now, to the white people that are making videos complaining that black people are always on TikTok making videos, complaining or talking about their struggles, what they are facing, and all of that, it is really weird. So it is not okay to complain as a black person. It is not okay to make a video letting people know your struggles. But it is okay to discriminate. It is okay not to share the same space with someone that looks like me because of the color of my skin. It is okay to tell your kids to not associate with this type of people just because of the color of their skin. It is okay to do all of this, but it is not okay for black people to talk about their struggles. Make it make sense. Now, not that I'm asking for relationship or I'm asking for acceptance or whatever, but I do not think that it is okay to discriminate. I do not think it is okay to tell innocent kids that they are better off than these other kids. It is absolutely not okay. We really need to do better. And before you come on social media to talk about anything, please make sure that you do your research very well. Anyways, you guys, I thought to make this video. Let me know what you all think again in the comment section. And of course, thank you so much for stopping by to watch my video, for dropping your comments, liking, sharing, and subscribing. I really appreciate you all. I'm gonna see y'all in my next video. Y'all have a lovely day. Bye.